We have to pause occasionally in our show.
Oh, boy.
To sell something.
Well, I've never seen it before. This is exciting.
Right. And we'll...
Tim Conway became a Tonight Show legend by leaving Johnny Carson crying with laughter.
The funny sketch.
Thank you. Do you like that?
Yeah. No, but it was a funny sketch. That's it.
These are Tim Conway's funniest Tonight Show moments. Conway's first appearance.
The end of this month, we have an anniversary show coming up. We're starting our 16th year. You have never been on this show.
That's true.
And I know we have asked you before.
Well, you know, I didn't know you did this. You know,
His 1977 debut gets laughs immediately before the segment settles into normal interview rhythm. Johnny later admitted that this first appearance was one of best in Tonight Show history, cracking up Carol Burnett.
You gave us some guy wearing a red jacket.
yeah. Well, if a guy comes up and you're parking for a party,
Yeah.
and they have a valet and everything, a guy comes up in a red coat and says, "Can I have your car?" Wouldn't you give it to him?
I guess so.
I did.
And the car disappeared and the guy
Disappeared, and they found it 28 days later. Yeah. I don't know where the guy is. I guess he's probably still doing that.
You learned by experience.
That's true. I found that, by gosh.
And, but you have made you have made a movie. And you wrote one, and you...
Yeah, down in Tijuana called Peggy and Her Pony, which was the one for Disney.
Burnett and Conway sit down creating a vibe of two pros trying to crack each other up while Johnny watches. The interview keeps getting pulled toward playful teasing instead of straightforward answers. When his tie got stuck.
Tim, what is the process? How did you get the tie caught in the seat or the things there?
A simple wardrobe problem turns into a physical comedy spiral where the struggle becomes the entire point.
Don't worry about it. I introduced you about half an hour ago. Well, I'm not there, am I? No. Well, as soon as I get this out, I'll be there. I'll make that bother you.
Johnny recalled years later, Conway didn't rush the fix. He let the awkward mechanics be the punchline, and it killed, sitting in awkward silence.
I feel really kind of dumb sitting here as a friend, having to go down here and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. We ought to be able to sit, and we're professionals. You've been in the business a long time. Sit and just rap without all of this silliness.
The dead air bit has Johnny and Tim in long, awkward silence, like two friends who ran out of words. They commit so hard to the silence that the audience laughs at the tension itself. Dunk Dorf's basketball skills.
Starting that chair, swing him to the left, swing him to the right, sit down, stand up, fight, fight, fight. You probably remember that one.
I don't remember seeing that at all.
Dorf takes on basketball with fake confidence, treating basic movement like elite athletic technique.
I remember at the game you said, well, it used to go like this. You swing him to the left, swing him to the right, sit down, stand up, fight, 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 swing him to the left.
I had a show of my own, and Harvey did it with me one time when it was a takeoff on Fantasy Island, and I was, boss, the plane. And from that, then this golf thing that we did, I went out and buried myself all over a golf course, which was a lot of fun. Actually, the tractors were running over me and everything. It was a wonderful time.
You actually had to go out and dig little...
Yeah, dig little holes. Now, the golf course did not know that, you see.
The serious persona collides with obviously ridiculous demonstrations. The nonstop doctor disaster.
Yeah, I'm doing some research on...
I just wondered if you had an opinion on it.
I'm doing some research on people that end up as they have. And I found out that people like this are more likely to have been very ticklish as little children. Were you ticklish? Were you ticklish?
No.
Only developed...
Dr. Lendon Smith talks nonstop, making Richard Pryor and Conway visibly break with each passing minute. The snowball effect means each attempted recovery triggers another wave of laughter. Lyle Dorf, the jockey.
I like the lightening up thing. That's good. Yeah, too many people take too many things seriously, and I don't imagine they'll take that seriously in Las Vegas. No, they should.
I guess in humor you see what you want to see.
Of course, yeah. You got to get a guy to start your car tonight, but I want to tell you.
Conway's tiny jockey character sells serious sports expertise, then undercuts it with exaggerated demonstrations of stretching and riding. Carson confessed backstage, "I couldn't keep the segment normal once Dorf started performing. Those demonstrations got bigger and dumber by the minute." Dorf attempts weightlifting.
First, I'm going to attempt it to bring it to my stomach in that first lift.
Dorf approaches weightlifting like a champion until the attempt becomes a slow-motion disaster of overconfidence.
The world record lift 484 pounds.
Right, yeah. And don't give me in the idle chit-chat while I'm doing it. I got to have concentration on this.
Terribly sorry, I'll be very quiet.
The intensity gets played straight, while everything else clearly goes wrong, making the contrast hilarious. Conway commits fully to the champion mentality. The underdelivery becomes funnier with each second. Johnny tries maintaining composure, failing miserably. The weightlifting record attempt is doomed from the start. Conway makes failure look like an art form. The slow-motion disaster unfolds perfectly. Tim says he's in it for the money.
That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
that's the main thing. A lot of people don't think we're in it for the money, but I am.
I've often heard that.
Yeah.
You got in it just for the
Yeah, a lot
money.
of people think I want to get to the top. That's not necessarily so, no. Paycheck's the big thing to me. I don't particularly care about ratings or anything if the paycheck clears. That's it with me.
And many of them in this business haven't the past
That's
few
true.
years. But
Conway leans into blunt, self-serving honesty, framing showbiz motivation in the most unglamorous way possible. He treats the confession like common sense, while Johnny reacts like he's hearing something outrageous.
The show will be on Monday at 8 o'clock on
another network?
Yeah, if I could plug now, can I go? Or no?
No,
I have
no,
to stay. I'm
no.
sorry. Oh, got to stick around. Okay.
should never
Yeah.
do the plug at the last, you see.
That's right. Yeah. It's an interesting show. It's
Tell us about it.
56 minutes long.
56?
Which is the important thing. A lot of the shows are short.
The honesty is refreshingly cynical. Conway makes greed sound reasonable. Johnny can't believe the admission. The unglamorous framing undercuts Hollywood fantasy. Conway refuses to romanticize show business. The blunt approach becomes the joke. Dorf's athletic warm-up.
Now, Mr. Dorf, we'll now go through some preliminary exercises in preparation for the lift.
Right, they just like to warm up a bit because you can imagine with this kind of weight, I mean, you know, you've got to get into it.
Pure character humor shows Dorf preparing like an elite athlete with every warm-up beat looking wrong for the job.
First of all, I just like to basically just...
The laugh comes from the contrast between big game seriousness and tiny awkward execution. The warm-up routine is meticulously wrong. Dorf treats preparation like championship stakes. The tiny awkward movements contradict athletic seriousness. Conway's commitment sells the absurdity. The preparation becomes more ridiculous than the actual attempt. Every stretch looks comically inappropriate. Conway breaks. Johnny's composure.
We have an anniversary show coming up. We're starting our 16th year. You have never been on this show.
That's true.
And I know we have asked you before.
Well, you know, I didn't know you did this. You know, no, that's true. Now, we've known each other, what, 4 or 5 years, and you have never said what you do, you know, so, yeah, got a band and everything. It's really good.
Conway gets Johnny laughing fast, using a small moment and stretching it until it breaks the host's composure completely. The host mentioned in interviews, Tim's reaction became proof the bit was working. I couldn't hold it together. The small moment escalates beautifully. Johnny's defenses crumble quickly. Conway knows exactly when to push. The stretching of the bit is deliberate. Johnny's laughter becomes uncontrollable. Conway treats breaking the host as the real achievement. Conway makes Harvey Korman lose it.
Started kind of, we were in the dressing room one day during the Burnett show, and he had on a chicken outfit with red stockings and big chicken feet and feathers.
Was he in a sketch or just
No,
had
he
it on?
just come in from home.
I just wanted to...
Conway references how he could make Harvey Korman break during Carol Burnett show tapings, framing the break as the real win.
And he had had a personal problem, which he was trying to talk to me about, and he said, gee, I don't know what to do, and he was pacing up and down with these, this chicken thing on, and talking like that, and going, you know, if I don't find a solution to this thing, and I was sitting there listening to him, and I said, you know, would it be better if we got out of these outfits first? I just can't lock into this thing. You know?
The comedy is the idea that Conway's best punchlines are the ones that derail the other performer, first making the audience secondary. Harvey Korman became Conway's favorite target, with the breaks happening during the most serious moments, as Conway planned specific bits to crack him. Johnny loves hearing about the backstage warfare as the derailing of Harvey became legendary. Conway treated Harvey's composure as a challenge, with the breaks making Carol Burnett's show outtakes famous. Johnny wishes he could see those moments live while Conway's technique was scientifically designed to destroy Harvey. The other performer's breakdown became the goal, as Harvey tried resisting but failed repeatedly. Conway's innocent face made it worse while the audience loved watching Harvey lose it. Johnny appreciates the craft behind breaking someone as Conway mastered the art of the crack-up. The stories about Harvey became Tonight Show gold, with Johnny requesting more Harvey tales every visit. Conway's pride in breaking Harvey is obvious as the technique transferred to breaking Johnny too. Harvey Korman never stood a chance. The projection room story.
Run the picture is gone to the projection booth. So we sit there, and about 10 minutes later, it was Tim Conway who would come, and
right.
Tim simply said, and Gene didn't recognize him,
Right.
Tim says, "I'm here for the picture." And Gene took Tim, led him into the projection room. And so Conway, with his mind, sat in there for about 10 minutes and finally walked out while we're having dinner and says, "I got the first roll of film on, the picture will be ready in about 10 minutes, and walked out of the dining room.
Conway tells a tight, specific, behind-the-scenes anecdote that plays like a small workplace story, with comedians' timing making the detail inside baseball, but the humiliation universal. The projection room experience sounds mundane until Conway adds the absurd twist. Johnny loves the workplace specificity as the behind-the-scenes angle reveals Hollywood reality. Conway makes boring jobs funny with the anecdote structure perfectly crafted. Johnny relates to the humiliation while the specificity makes it believable. Conway's timing elevates simple stories as the universal absurdity connects with everyone. Johnny asks for more details while Conway delivers them with deadpan precision. The workplace story becomes comedy gold as Johnny appreciates the everyman angle. Conway proves any job has funny moments, with the projection room becoming a character itself. Johnny's reactions encourage more storytelling as Conway's memory for detail impresses. The humiliation angle makes it relatable while Johnny sees himself in the story. Conway's delivery makes mundane magical. Stories with Jonathan Winters.
No, these specials on, well, you said it. It's on Saturday night, and it's Jonathan Winters, and Bernadette Peters, and the Marquis Chimps. I wanted to get somebody for Jonathan to work with. And strange to me, I think Johnny is as funny on this as I've seen him in a long time, because we just had a sketch where we let him go. I was a drill instructor in the Marines, and he was a private, and the only setup I gave him was, you're going to put together an M1 rifle, and I'm going to stay on you until you get this thing together. And that was the premise of the sketch, and he just fractured me. I mean, he came, well, you know.
Well, as we all
the
know,
man is insane.
Conway talks about working with Winters, leaning into the idea of comedy chaos, and how quickly a plan can get overrun by unpredictable brilliance. He treats unpredictable genius like an everyday hazard of the job, making it both terrifying and hilarious. The Winters stories reveal controlled chaos, as Johnny knows Winters' unpredictability firsthand. Conway frames genius as dangerous, with the plan getting overrun being inevitable. Johnny laughs at the survival stories while Conway makes chaos sound normal. The special with Winters was professionally terrifying as Johnny understands the fear. Conway's respect for Winters is obvious, with the everyday hazard framing being perfect. Johnny asks how Conway prepared, while Conway admits you can't prepare for Winters. The unpredictability became the appeal, as Johnny sees the comedy warfare. Conway survived by surrendering, with the Winters collaboration sounding insane. Johnny wishes he was there while Conway's stories capture Winters perfectly. The chaos stories become their own entertainment as Johnny relates to hosting Winters. Conway and Winters were comedy soulmates. Conway's early stage nerves.
I had a funny thing. I used to get physically ill whenever I appeared in front of people. And as a matter of fact, on the first time I did the Gary Moore show, what was the other guy's name that was with Gary?
Durwood Kirby?
Durwood Kirby. I actually, before going on, did something on Durwood that he has never forgotten. Because I would get very nervous before a show, and then when they would mention my name, it started in football. They would say, number 21, here he is, right guard, whatever, Tim Conway, or Tom Conway, and I would actually get sick. I'd just go over to the fence and get ill. So then they stopped giving my name because they thought that was the problem.
Number 40.
Conway explains his early career stage anxiety as part of the comedy, letting the audience picture the fear underneath the smile, making the nerves sound relatable, while Johnny's setting makes it feel high stakes. The early career stories reveal vulnerability as Johnny appreciates the honesty. Conway makes fear funny while the anxiety was genuine and terrifying. Johnny remembers his own nerves as Conway's smile hid pure panic.
Let me tell you why Tim Conway's funny, man. He thinks funny. He does funny things.
The relatable angle connects with everyone while Johnny sees the courage required. Conway treats nerves as expected as the high-stakes setting amplifies everything. Johnny asks about specific moments while Conway delivers with self-deprecating humor. The fear never fully disappeared as Johnny understands performer anxiety. Conway makes vulnerability strength while the early nerves shaped his comedy. Johnny respects the journey as Conway's honesty is refreshing. The smile underneath fear contrast works while Johnny sees his younger self. Conway proves everyone starts scared. Tim Conway proved that commitment to the bit and perfect timing could turn anything into comedy gold on The Tonight Show. Which Tim Conway moment do you think was the funniest? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more unforgettable Funny Tonight Show moments.